and welcome to the CubedCor. My name is Colin and welcome to Magicka 2 episode 1. So, a few things about this. First of all, I will not be playing through this as I did with Diablo 3, where I just played the story and I don't know what happens. It's not really about that too much, but I will be playing through the whole story, and then there are some challenges and stuff which you can do after. But this will also be kind of a tutorial because I'll be able to show most, if not all, of the secrets. So I will be playing through the story, I just won't be playing through it my first time. But that's not really the point of this game because it's made by the same people who made Helldivers, so it's really, really freaking death and chaos and stuff. You'll be able to see once I get in. If you've seen Magicka 1, you know what I'm talking about. It is multiplayer, it is open, I don't have it set to private, I don't think at least. No, it's not private, so people can join me at random if that happens, whatever, that's the point. But yeah, so I will be playing through the story and then hopefully challenges. And then hopefully there will be more, I'm not sure. Maybe I'll just play around because this is an awesome game and it's really fun. I mean, it is amazingly fun. So I think that's about all I can say before I get in, so let's get into it.
Ah, a visitor. Stay a while. Stay forever. I mean,
see, Magicka,
stay as long as you wish, and I will tell you a story of wizards. Just wizards, no vampires.
Sure.
Once upon a time, in a land known as Midgard, there was the noble order of magic. The wizards of the order lived in a great castle called Aldraheim, where they studied the fine
Water
art
plus
of
fire equals steam. Lightning plus Urk equals
They
null.
often lent a helping hand to the
Urk,
less
Urk.
gifted inhabitants of Midgard, defending them against monsters, running fetch quests, and at times, even saving the world. In time, the Order of Magic began to expand into new frontiers, founding new schools all over Midgard.
Ooh.
However, this short time of prosperity would come to a brutal end.
Wah, wah.
An evil presence infiltrated the Order of Magic and sowed the seeds of civil war between the schools, marking the beginning
I
of
want
the
to be with
legendary
the tech guy on the
Wizard
bottom
Wars.
left. Or
As
bottom
the
right now.
wars raged on,
Top hat.
the wizards' numbers dwindled. After
Steampunk.
dying and being revived countless times, they began to deteriorate.
Yeah.
At the end of the wars, only a handful of wizards remained. Blabbering, violent, confused, never invited to parties. Their purpose and sanity unraveled. Without their protectors around to accidentally burn the crops, kill all the livestock, and incinerate most of the townspeople, the humans rejoiced and entered what came to be known as the Golden Age of Man.
I remember now.
In
Okay.
this time of relative peace and calm, the gentle winds of time ruffled the
on.
sensitive braids and beards of the seers of the world. The greatest of them all was Nostrir the Soothsayer.
You know what, screw it, I'm just gonna say,
and
you can
his
read the
vision
text if
was
you want to hear
clear.
what's going on, or see what's going on, or whatever.
Child,
But,
infused
I
with
wanted to
all
mention
the stray
that these
magical
episodes,
energies
they may
released
be
during the
recorded
devastating Wizard
in,
Wars
like, segments
had
of
been
me
born
recording in small
somewhere in
spurts,
Midgard.
like, for instance, 3 episodes at once,
Once
because
of age,
you can't really just exit out of a session. It just kind of jumps through areas, and these sections actually are quite long. I hope you guys can hear me over the
But the
freaking
prophecy also spoke
dirtbag.
of a shadow.
I'll repeat
A
myself afterwards.
shadow
But
which
basically my
intends to
point
seize
is,
all of Midgard. And for
I
its
may
first
record these
step,
sessions
it would
in
prevent
multiple
the
takes,
child
depending on
from
how long the
ever
levels are.
realizing her power.
So,
These dark tidings at hand,
my
the
gosh.
handsome teacher Vlad decided to end his well-deserved multi-decade-long vacation and travel back to Castle Aldraheim. There he hoped to find 1 to 4 brave wizards to whom he could give the glorious quest of saving the world.
are you quite done? Are you finished now? He's quite finished. Okay, finally. Oh my gosh. So anyways, my point being that freaking
Trollgubbe.
these episodes may be like, I'd say 3 episodes probably maximum, may be recorded all at once. So
Sei opportuni.
Yeah, that's me. Normally you just have a regular staff and regular sword, but like I said, I'm better. I already played this game and I already upgraded and stuff, so I'm wearing death stuff. It's not all one outfit, it just does death. And it looks cool, so... Yeah, shut up, my gosh. Okay, are you finished? Finally. So, yeah, basically, my point, I may record these episodes all in one run. Oh my gosh, this is gonna be hard because the problem with this staff is it doesn't heal very well because it does more death damage but less healing. So, yeah. Okay. Yeah, life heals and injures the dead. Turns spells into beams. Mines, yep. And then... Oh my gosh. It wants me to heal all the way. Fine. Are you pleased? Okay, it's pleased. Alright, so. Now we have fire, which... Fire! It's like a flamethrower. Buy wood. There's like nothing that you ever use that for. So yeah, basically, fire. And then we can summon earth, which... My gosh, it's awesome. Watch this. Boom! And it can also range to small pebbles. But also, if you combine things, which you can create things like this. Boom! Alright, so what's this say? How to spell chapter 1, the elements at the bottom. Yep. So, you have 8 elements, which, as you can see so far, there's life, fire, and, earth. You'll be able to see the whole thing eventually. 5 elements at once, which the more you add on of a certain element, the more powerful it is. Yeah. So here's a secret, which I missed my first go, so hopefully this will help you guys. But basically, down this way, there's a whole bunch of cheese, and then there's a goblin who is the cheese king. I'm not kidding you. And that's how you get my item, my weapon that I'm using, my melee weapon, I should say. It does death damage, so yeah. We need to just burn him to death. Holy crap. Burn to death. Thank you. So yeah, that's how you get the cheese slicer, which actually does death damage. But it does low death damage, but low physical damage. And what that means is it adds on a low amount of death damage. So, on to the next room, which is the water. So, water doesn't do damage, but it can put out fire, make things wet, and push things around. Yeah, like that thing said. What the freaking do? Do. Yep. What the heck? How to spell forward cast, yep. So self-cast, so for instance, if I, hang on 1 second. Oh yeah, this is Steam, so for instance, if I get myself wet, I can dry myself off. But there's also like weapon cast, area of effect, you saw it all.
Friend, ni harta masa
yeah.
Should a stanner, eller runner.
So you see that guy's outfit? You can get it if you kill him. So, sorry buddy, but I need to kill you. So can you just... Yeah. Now, I already have unlocked it, but you do get it. So, yeah, multiple ways to cast, which is forward cast, self-cast, area cast, and then weapon cast. Yep, so, now we have shield, which... Oops, my bad. Well, that works too, but not really. So, self-cast, and then we can just walk through, which, ow, that's not good. Okay, yeah, I just kind of froze a bit. Yay. Yeah, to be honest, there's not that much left, so... Bye, buddy. So, now we have death, which is awesome. Now, the thing about it is you can actually create, like, a shield to absorb an element, so I can heal myself. And then we have cold, which I'll talk a lot more about this, but right now I just need to get through the prologue because I don't have that much time left. So this is just going to be a tutorial on all the elements. So, yeah! Unless there is time down below when I'm doing the combat training.
Mer expander dine kveste.
Yeah.
Hooter de propepa bar. Ingen bar, ingen hooter, sa.
Yup, that's amazing, isn't it?
Spatsend langt borti sikken charlatan nostrir. Asker factor.
They often switch
It's not
between
easy, but
just
I hope
random noises to actual words. Oh yeah, and he has a Lego hand right now. Alright, so these guys actually have a long context, but I'm unfortunately not going to be able to do it. If you want to see it for yourself, come over here and just stand and listen to them talk. It's actually pretty funny. Haha. Yeah, so I believe it's this for push, and as you can tell, I already have stuff. So basically, if you want to hear them talk, you have to not use push. Yep, so the training dummy. So I can actually leave it anytime I want, but I'm actually going to tell you guys a few tips and tricks. So, you can do melee. Oh my gosh. Okay. You can do your hotbar, which is using your D-pad. You can use spells. Combining spells, so for instance, you can do ice and water to make ice spikes, or, you know, as you saw before, you know, the fire and stuff. If you hit this guy enough, he drops those two things, but I'm not going to do that. I don't have enough time. I'm just going to give you guys examples of the other cool things. So, for instance, certain spells you can't add into the queue together. So, for instance, death and life. They'll just cancel each other out. Lightning won't go with water or rock, because think about it, it's lightning. Ice won't go with fire, but shield will go with anything, I think. Yeah, shield will go with anything. Oh my gosh. Shut up. So, when you have a partner, if you're playing with someone and you use a death beam and a life beam and combine them, it will actually create like this purple bomb. Also, if you combine beams, so for instance, death and death, it will make a stronger but single beam if you combine them together. Like, if you cross your beams, it'll shoot it straight forward. I can't demonstrate because I don't have someone with me, but yeah. Just take my word for it. If you honestly want to see it, just, for instance, take your beam, shoot it there, and then have your friend shoot it there, and then when they cross, they'll just create a straightforward beam. So, yeah. You can also revive your teammates, obviously, you would hope that's a thing. And, trying to think of anything else. So, yeah, like it said right here. So, yeah. What else is there? Like I said, there are multiple combinations that you can create. So, for instance, ice spikes. You can also create ice armor or rock armor, whichever pleases you. Or you can do, if you take something like death and you put a shield on yourself. Oops. Well, what the heck? Why didn't that work? If you do it that amount of times and then put a shield on yourself, it will actually allow you to regenerate from that type of damage. So, otherwise it just makes you slightly more immune. So, yeah. That was the first episode of Magicka 2. Hopefully you guys like it. I plan on doing a lot more of this, going through the whole story, and yeah, which includes like 9 chapters, so, plus the prologue, which I just did. So yeah, there's a lot more to come. So yeah, hope you guys like that. I'll be able to talk more stuff in the next episode, which will be in chapter 1, get more into detail about the spells and stuff. But for now, I have to go. So if you liked the video, hit like. If you want to see more from me, hit the subscribe button. If you don't help me out, hit the share button and tell your friends. My social media will be in the description, and I'll see you in the next video.